What is up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new video. My first match review in over 2 months and we are back with a win. Yeah, I know it was a Conference League, but who cares? Chelsea are back with the win, 2-1 against Copenhagen at Copenhagen. So it was a way we go into the home leg, the second leg with a lead. So that's always good. I think this tie is over. Personally, I don't think Copenhagen can beat us at Stamford Bridge. The amount of rotating we did this game, we had like 5 academy players on the pitch. If Copenhagen couldn't beat us at their home with this lineup, they're not beating us at Stamford Bridge. As much as I know, we've moved on to the next round. What a game, what a lineup. We've got lots to talk about. Goals from Reece James and Enzo. Our two captains, I like to call them, because Enzo's captain, Reece is injured. Reece is club captain. Enzo Maresca, I think, did decent today with his planning, squad planning. So yeah, let's get into it guys. Drop a like before we do and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Now, starting with the lineups. I have no idea when I saw this lineup that what was even going on. We've got goalkeeper Sanchez, that was confirmed. Chalobah right back, Gusto left back, Badiashile and Tosin as the two centre backs. I did say in my preview that Badiashile should be brought into a game like this. And then we've got Reece James playing in midfield, like not right back inverting into midfield, like proper pure midfield, like where Enzo plays. That's where Reece James was put in. Caicedo. I was surprised to see Caicedo start a Conference League game. I think normally he doesn't start Conference League games. This might even be his first appearance, but today he was there. Tyreek George on the right, Cole Palmer in the middle. Mueka gets his first start, that's a good thing. But Kiernan Dewsbury Hall on the left wing. Frankly, I don't understand this. We had Pedro Neto, we had Jadon Sancho, we had Christopher Nkunku. Why will you play Dewsbury Hall on the left? That decision makes no sense to me. He didn't do well at all in the game, in my opinion. Cole Palmer again got a chance early on. He better score soon though, for his own confidence. Like, I'm not saying, oh, he better score soon, otherwise he's finished. For his own sake, he better score soon. Otherwise, the only way a run of bad form like this can be overturned is if he scores soon. Tyreek George, he had a really good game. Got an assist as well for Enzo. But again, I just don't get the vibe from this guy. I'll be honest. Many people are hyping him up. They say Tyreek George is so good, so that he's not Hudson-Odoi levels, let's be honest. Hudson-Odoi was tearing it up with goals and assists in the Europa League. I mean, Tyreek George still hasn't gotten a goal in the Conference League, and he has started quite a few games, so for me, it's never comparable. Tyreek George is nowhere near Hudson-Odoi levels. But he is doing good, you know. Maybe the stats are not there, but his in-game play is improving day by day. Reece James, of course, gets a goal. The first half, by the way, I didn't see the game. Like, this just highlights what I know. The first half, apparently, was really, really boring. And with that starting 11, I don't have difficulty believing that. Because nothing in that starting 11, except for Palmer, but as we've seen, Palmer alone can't do much. Nothing in that starting 11 gives me excitement, especially with Dewsbury Hall on the left. Reece Caicedo is a good midfield, like that is a proper good midfield. Gusto left back, Gusto went off injured of course. I hope he's not injured for long, but he might be. But thank God we've got Reece James back for now. Achimpong's there if needed. So not too much work, but that means we don't have a backup left back again. Gusto was our makeshift backup left back. Now Cucurella is gonna have to play basically every game till the end of the season if Gusto is injured for long. What else? So first half was boring. Halftime, Maresca makes a lot of changes. Nkunku comes on for Mueka. Mueka, he didn't have a bad game, didn't do much, but it's okay. He's just 17, he's made his first start. I wouldn't think too much about that. Nkunku comes on, Cucurella comes on for Gusto, obviously got injured, and Enzo came on for Caicedo because Caicedo deserves a bit of rest, as I said in my preview. Immediately we got impact because Cucurella passes it into Reece James. Reece James later joked about how it was a bad pass, but Reece James, I did not understand how that shot went in. Like, when you see the replay, it does look really good that it was placed in the corner. The keeper had no way of reaching it, but it was so slow. I've seen passes faster than that. It was such a slow shot from so far out, 25 plus yards, into the bottom left corner. The keeper can't get to it. Reece James gives us the lead. Now that is something only Reece James can do, guys. A shot like that with that speed from that far out and for it to end up in the bottom of the net, I challenge Trent to do stuff like that, man. Trent, he might have his fancy passing, his free kicks and whatnot, but Trent can never do stuff like this. As I said, Reece James, best right back of England, as always. Then we get the second goal. Good work defensively from Nkunku and Cucurella on the wing. And Nkunku gets the ball, gives it to Tyreek George. Tyreek George, good assist to Enzo. And Enzo actually does a good finish. Like, that was a complicated finish. He hits it first try into the top right corner from the left-hand side of the box. So it was a complicated finish, but he scored. And Enzo, man, Enzo just shows passion for the club, genuinely. I mean, Enzo was one of those first signings in the new model, where he was shown as the brand, like as the new face of Chelsea. It's become Cole Palmer now because of the way he has played the last 18 months, his form. But we all know Enzo was always meant to be the face of Chelsea, of this new ownership for the next 10 years. Like, that's what they had in mind. And he is slowly becoming that. Ever since we got divorced Enzo, his form picked up, and even though Chelsea's form overall has dropped, Enzo has maintained that level. I think finally we're getting to see that top Enzo Fernandez we saw under Graham Potter for those last 6 months of that season. So that's another good thing. And Nkunku again comes on, does decent, doesn't score. Yeah, Mark Gu should win the Conference League Golden Boot, but he's now injured, so I don't know how many games he'll get to play, if he'll get to score more. And Nkunku, who was looking like winning the Golden Boot at one point, has of course suddenly stopped scoring. But yeah, that means we are more or less, in my opinion, through to the next the quarterfinals. Our other opponents, as I keep mentioning, Real Betis, they for me are the only threats to us in this competition. They played a 2-2 draw at home. So they head into the away leg, basically a new fresh match 0-0, which could be interesting. Now, apart from teams like Real Betis, Fiorentina, Copenhagen were one of the toughest teams in this competition. I'll be honest, I was a bit worried at the start of the knockouts, given our form and other teams like Betis. But if Real Betis somehow get knocked out and we beat Copenhagen, I think it's a wrap. I think we've then won the Conference League, if I'm being honest. So we'll find that out next week in the second leg. Before that, of course, we've got a game at Leicester this weekend. Review for that will be out on Monday. Preview will probably be out on Sunday or Saturday. I got the score prediction almost correct for this game. I predicted 2-0, but it became 2-1. Oh, I forgot to talk about the second goal. The second goal was from a free kick. It was an unnecessary free kick to concede from Chalobah. The guy completely twisted him, but Chalobah had to, bring him down. Cross comes in. I don't know whose fault that was. Was it Covell's? Was it Dewsbury Hall's? Cucurella's? I can't really make out from the TV angle. But whatever, the guy is absolutely free in the box. Good header. I mean, Sanchez could save that, but I wouldn't put the blame on him for not saving that one. So 2-1. And then the match can get a little edgy for this Chelsea team because we have a lead, but we're letting go of it. We're slipping up late in the game. But thankfully, we kept the lead. We held on, and we managed to get away from Denmark with a win. Now we have Leicester on the weekend. I'll just say we must win that game. I think we've gotten a good 4 games to reset before all the injured players come back, and the Arsenal game. Let's see how that goes. Ignore that for now. 2 wins in a row now. The first time in 2025 that we've gotten 2 wins in a row. Let's make it 3, then let's make it 4 against Copenhagen, heading into that Arsenal game. Many people are saying we'll suffer in the Arsenal game because we will have to play some strong players against Copenhagen in the second leg. I mean, I don't know if I agree because that one's at home. I think they can just be on the bench. I mean, today, this 11 was way more rotated than I expected. You can see my preview, the lineup I gave, and we still managed to get away with a win. So that's why I think we don't have to stress about that second leg at home. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the Leicester game. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. So yeah, I'll see you for that one. Have a good day, and goodbye.